How's it going? Don't mind the wavy hair. I'm out of the shower, and it's poof, and it's all wavy, and it's not long enough to be weighed down for it goes straight down. Whatever. No one probably cares. Anyway, moving on. Part 1 of my PS3 game collection. Excuse me. I was going to upload this into one big-ass video, but then I counted my PS3 games, and I'm like, I'm going to split this up. Yeah. Because to upload a long-ass video that people can watch 8 minutes of and click off, which honestly, I don't blame you, because, you know, that long videos and... Although it is nice to play in the background while you're playing a game you've beaten a million times. Anyway, starting off with number 1 is Batman Arkham Asylum. I remember this came out. It came out in 2009. And people honestly thought when this was going to be a movie game based on The Dark Knight. But no, there's no need to do that. This is great on its own. This is the beginning of a really, really, really good game series. I have the other ones. You'll see them in later episodes. But, yeah. He plays Batman, going through Arkham Asylum, because the title's Arkham Asylum. Inmates escape. You take down villains. Bane is big as shit in this. Joker turns into a giant Bane at the end of the game. Little hokey, but okay. Here's a threefer. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty World at War, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know why I have these for PS3. I have them on 360. I probably got these because they were cheap as balls at GameStop back when I used to go to GameStop. But yeah, just like, you know, Modern Warfare, fantastic campaign. World at War, fantastic campaign. Modern Warfare 2, fantastic campaign. Multiplayer, it's multiplayer. You run around and shooting people, that's fantastic. Next up is a first-person shooter called The Darkness. You play as a character who gets, I believe, possessed by these black beings, as you can see, and you use them to do certain abilities, if I remember correctly. It's a first-person shooter. It's an early PS3 first-person shooter. It's a lot of fun. I remember enjoying the little bit I played of it. And will I go back and play this? When they eventually release the inevitable HD collection for modern consoles or remasters or remakes or whatever, because video games are starting to become like Hollywood and movies, you know, gotta remake stuff. But there's also a lot of originality coming out of video games as well. You know, it's not just remakes, unlike Hollywood, where all they do is remakes, adaptations, and all that stupid shit. Far Cry 2. A lot of people say that this is the best Far Cry game. I enjoyed this one a lot. It's not my favorite, but I really do enjoy it. Personally, my favorite Far Cry game is Far Cry 5, but whatever. Anyway, Far Cry 2, this game, there's no mini-map on the corner of the screen. You have to bring up your map with a compass to know where you're going, even while you're driving. The enemies respawn, your guns can jam, which I think is a feature that should come back in future Far Cry games, because I think it's really cool to have your guns jam on you, and you have to, like, repair them, and you have to, like, the reload animations take longer. It has a sense of, you know, like, urgency. You'd be like, load! And then you end up getting shot in the face and dying. But Far Cry 2, great game. I really do enjoy it. And, from what I understand, the villain of this game is the protagonist from the first Far Cry. Classic game, came out in 2009. The beginning of the Soulsborne. Before it was called Soulsborne, Demon Souls. Remake came out on PS5. I would say you could still go back to this just to see what it was like when it first came out. Put yourself in that era. Being like, imagine there's no game like this. And you're like, whoa, this game is hard as balls. Never beat it. I probably never will. But with the Souls games and Soulsborne games, I can't help but play them. I know I'm never going to beat them. I'm not even going to get all that far. But I just can't help but play them. DJ Hero. My brother-in-law got this for me along with the DJ Hero Waka Waka Turnstile. And just like with Guitar Hero, I love the hell out of this game. The thing about this game is that I was able to play on the highest difficulty within an hour. My brain do good sometimes. But yeah, you have a whole mixture of songs in this game. It's a lot of fun to like use the turnstile and, you know, jam out to this music. I like music rhythm games, I'm not going to lie. Music rhythm games are the kind of games that I could play for hours. I've come to realize after playing Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy, for a long time. Folklore. If I remember correctly, I could explain... It's like a fairy tale game, as you can tell by the cover. It looks very fairy tale-y. From what I remember, I believe you use... you collect monsters' powers. You don't collect the monsters. You collect their powers to use in combat. Kind of like The combat is kind of like Devil May Cry button combos, if I remember correctly. But I just remember playing this, and I like the comic book way the cutscenes are. Where you have the character standing on each side of the screen, I believe, and you have the dialogue. It's really cool. I really do enjoy this game. I haven't played it in years, but I do remember bits and pieces of it. Will they ever remaster this game? No, because from what I understand, this game is probably, I think, going up in price. And the fact that I own it, don't remaster it. Does that bring the price down? I don't know. Remastering of games, I don't know if it brings the price down of the originals or up. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't really focus on that all that much. Heavenly Sword. It's a hack and slash game on PS5, PS3. Andy Serkis is in, which is pretty cool. The master of motion capture, who has yet to get an Oscar for some reason. He's proven himself a fantastic actor. Give it to him, even if it is for a motion performance role. Why not? Freaking pedo would. Anyway, but yeah, it's a hack and slash game with Andy Serkis. It's cool. The character in the game, whose name I don't remember, Nariko, it says on the back, was in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Pretty sweet. Katamari Forever. I do enjoy the Katamari games a lot. They're so quirky and Japanese, and I just love them. And this is no exception. Rolling the Katamari around, collecting anything in sight. The hokey, weird king, and from what it looks like in the back, robotic version. I don't remember if this is if he's evil or not. I don't remember. All I know is that with the Katamari games, I could play them forever. Katamari Forever. I could play them. They're so much fun. Lego Batman the video game. This was back when the Lego games had no dialogue. It was just the characters, murmuring, and it's a Lego game, and the Lego games are a ton of fun. So I highly recommend. I'm gonna try to go for a complete Lego video game collection. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I don't know. We'll see. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga comes with Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, with new levels and characters. It says on the back. New gameplay features. Cool. I forgot about that. And again, it's a Lego game. The Lego games are tons of fun. Even if you're an adult, so much fun. And later on, the Lego games with the voice acting, the humor is very funny for both kids and adults. This is a game that if you got a PS3 when it first came out or around the time it first came out, this was a system seller. To me, at least. To me, this was a system seller. And that is Little Big Planet. Create your own levels. Play other people's levels. There's a story. It's a platformer. It's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the Little Big Planet games. I remember back in the day, back in high school, being over at my friend's house, and we tried to make a level, and we had like these fish creatures that we put in the level, and we made one really big, and it lagged like 5 frames a second. So much fun to be had in these games. Will there be a Little Big Planet 4? Why not? Why not? This is 100% a system seller to me. Before I got this game, I watched it over and over again from beginning to end. I was aching to play it. I never had a PS5, and then Christmas one year, I asked for a PS5 and this game. It is the conclusion to the timeline of this series, despite a game coming out that takes place after this game. That a game on its own, a lot of fun, but story-wise, didn't need to exist because every single character in this game, Metal Gear Solid 4, their stories wrapped up perfectly. There was no reason to send Raiden out into the battlefield. But that being said, the game Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance itself, a lot of fun. I'll talk about it in a later episode. But when I finally got my hands on this, oh man, I beat it so many times. I watched every single cutscene. I played the crap out of Metal Gear Online 2 on this, and then when I bought the DLC for it and started to play it for a little bit, they shut the servers down. Thanks! I appreciate that. But they added trophy support. Pretty cool. But this game, every time I play it, tears, man. Tears. The conclusion to the Metal Gear Solid timeline. MotorStorm. I believe this is a racing game. I haven't played it. I don't even remember where I got it. It might have just materialized in my collection one day. Ratchet and Clank Future, Tools of Destruction. Again, Ratchet and Clank games, I would say that they are PlayStation system sellers. 100%. They are a lot of fun 3D platformers, combat. They say, in the back of it, says, the first game to truly deliver the long sought after you are playing a Pixar movie experience. I agree. But with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, that is 1000% true. This game, 100%. That game, 1000%. A lot of fun. Never beat it. Won't screw you. But Ratchet and Clank games, 100%, I believe, are PlayStation system sellers. 100, definitely. Yeah, here's a twofer. Resistance Fall of Man and Resistance 2. Resistance Fall of Man was a launch title for the PS5. And if I remember correctly, I might have to look back into it. The launch lineup for the PlayStation 5 wasn't all that great. Except for this. This is like, if you got a PS5, PS3 day one, this is most likely the game you got for it. It's a first-person shooter. A lot of people compared it to Gears of War because you fight aliens or monsters. I don't remember where the enemies in this game come from. They're called Chimera. They compared it to Gears of War just because you fight creatures in a war that aren't human. I can see the similarities, but this is first-person and there's no cover. Resistance 2 I actually never played because I wanted to beat Resistance 1. Will the series ever come back? I doubt it, but you never know. First-person shooters, story-wise, a lot of fun. Multiplayer-wise, whatever. And the last game on this part is Silent Hill Homecoming. The second Western-made Silent Hill game. I think Origins was the first. I don't recall. I think this might be doesn't matter. Anyway, Silent Hill Homecoming, a little bit action heavy with the rolling and the dodging and the over-the-shoulder camera, kind of Resident Evil 4 inspired, sort of, kind of. It's kind of scary. Some of the monster designs are actually pretty cool in this game, I'm not going to lie. Pyramid Head is in this game, and that really annoys me because it only makes sense for Pyramid Head to be in the game. Pyramid Head is tied to Silent Hill 2, so having him in other games, it's like, yeah, I know he's popular, but come on. Multiple endings, comedy endings, good times, good stuff. And there's part 1 of my PlayStation 3 game collection. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what PlayStation 3 games you have, some of your favorites, some of the ones you hate, some of the ones you beaten the crap out of. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Be sure to favorite, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, all the links in the description. God bless. I will see everybody later. Thank you all for watching. And yeah. Wait, hold on. One more thing. There was this one